Good morning. I just wanted to talk to you a bit about how my morning routine has kind of really been changing. In Florida, it's different because we're at our daughter's house and the whole rest of the house is moving around. I typically am not waking right up and eating. I'm waking up and drinking water. This morning with lemon in it. And I'm doing meditation in my room because they have a puppy. They have a dog. She's not really a puppy. I think she's, I don't know, 8 years old, 9 years old, 9 maybe. Anyway, she starts to bark as soon as she hears somebody. So I don't want to wake up the house. So I stay in my room, I meditate. And I've been doing a couple little exercises in the morning. On the side of the bed, I'll hold my arms just straight out. I can't do that here with that arm. I'll hold my arm straight out, and then I lift my arm up and out and forward, up, out, and forward. Hello, good morning. Because I have serious bat wings right now. My bat wings right now are inflated with fat. And I know as the fat leaves, it's just going to be flab laying there. So I'm trying to exercise, and I've been wondering, are these arm exercises working? And this morning when I went to do it, and I've been swimming a lot too, it was so sore. I'm like, oh, it's working. I'm using muscles anyway. So I typically just do that quietly. Good morning. Quietly in the room. Get up, do the bathroom, brush my teeth, get something to drink. And this morning, I didn't do this yesterday. This morning, I'm going to start drinking. I discovered these. Morton found these for me yesterday at Walmart, actually. 30 grams of protein per serving. We were in there, 160 calories. And I'm really trying to get my protein up. I'm not, it's harder than you think. You put collagen in your coffee. That's cool. I haven't swam today. It's like a thunderstorm here. In Florida, anywhere, it's never a good idea to swim if there's thunder or lightning in the area. So I will swim today, weather permitting. But this is not an overnight process. And I kind of feel like I've been here before, but it's all new territory. Because before I started taking the shot, I would have these cravings. I would seriously have cravings, no matter what. Like, I've lost 100 pounds on keto. I lost 200 pounds when we did the bike trip. But I would get cravings. I'm not getting any cravings now. It might change. But I kind of have to think about, like, I need to eat that. Like, it's so weird because I've always been hungry hippo feeling. So it's very, very weird not feeling that anymore. It's bizarre. And I'm not worried about extra skin. I'm not worried about, even though I'm not on Ozempic, I'm not worried about Ozempic face, any of those things. Oh, Wile E. Coyote, I'm going to figure out how to block you right now. I'm going to figure this out. Not cool. Remove. Yeah, I am not on social media to play games, or I'm not here for the trolls. Totally not here for the trolls. And I have lost, I weighed 330 this morning, and I started at 346, so 16 pounds, Sophia. And I wish there was a questionnaire to say, are you a troll or are you not a troll? Don't know if that will work ever. I don't know I think trolls are actually too kind of, I don't know, in their own heads to say, I'm a troll. But, yeah, it's a weight loss journey. So I understand, like, people are gonna be, seriously, saying the things. That's cool. My hope is that it inspires one person. I'm very much married to the best man in the world. um, the I hope it inspires one person to think about getting a change happening in their life. And my thing has been, I've been overweight pretty much my whole adult life, and been, it's not been fun being overweight. I have still traveled. I've not kept it from living my life. And I know a lot of people who are heavy, and I'm talking like 100 pounds or more overweight, that it kind of traps them. I have friends who are in a wheelchair. I have friends who have mobility issues, 100% down to their weight. And it's really easy to stick your head in the sand and say, and I've done it. I'm totally guilty of it myself. I've done this. I've said, like, I'm healthy. I'm just fat. And it's kind of like an oxymoron, because I have been so lucky. I've never had diabetes, or I've never been pre-diabetic. My grandmother actually died from diabetic complications. My mom was diabetic, and thankfully I have never been there, but it can add a lot of health issues to you. I'm 61 now. Jessica, thank you. I'm 61 now, and I really want to make it. I want to make it another 20 years at least. My parents both passed away when they were 82. And I feel like I need to take my health in hand. And I need to I really want to have my story out there to inspire somebody. I'm not selling something. I'm not saying, use this plan, use that plan. Use whatever plan works for you. Use whatever plan works for you. And don't quit trying. I have never stopped trying. And there is so many times I've often wondered what I would have done if I would have been like normal size. Seriously, I've done a whole lot just being so overweight. I've done a whole lot. I bicycled up the East Coast of America. I have traveled to 30 plus countries, traveled to I've been to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. I've earned my own living my whole life. And yeah, the walking right now, I still have a knee issue going on, so I've been swimming every day. And but walking is awesome. When Morton and I did the bicycle ride, the first 120 miles of this, when we did this, there's me. That's it. That's at Quaddy Head, Maine. And I don't really have good before pictures. That picture I wish I would have made bigger. It was me sitting in Pompeii. And I weighed 440 pounds, and Morton had to like pull my hand to get me up off of the chair. But I'm rediving into this book. I'm editing it right now, and I'm adding on to it. This was my diary from when I was on the bicycle journey. But the first 120 miles, I think, we walked. We walked through the Florida Keys. That was incredible, but it was so hard because they were having like 90-degree temperature, and people kept saying to us, "Oh, you're lucky. It's so warm." And I'm like, "Oh, I am not feeling lucky." And I truthfully, when Morton and I walked through the Florida Keys, when we walked through the Florida Keys, I was, let me see here. How many days did it take? It took a long time. I think it took about 2 weeks. But this is me in Germany in 2006. And I weighed 440 pounds there. This is me in Scotland in 2001. And I weighed 250 pounds. And I thought I was so fat. I was fat, but yeah. The weight is a hard imagine like a fit person. Imagine them carrying around 200 pounds of weights in their hands every day. I don't know that fit person could. That's in Germany. That's in 2006. I love this picture. That's my butt and my daughter's butt. She was walking with me. We had people stopping by the road saying, "Do you need help?" Because I guess I looked like a hot mess. But then I had like mega achievements too. The mega achievements. But I want to put a lot more photos in this because I only put a couple photos in this book. I'm gonna redo the book. We're coming up on the 20th anniversary of that in 3 years. So between now and then, I want to kind of fill in the days with like what happened. Did you change the way your kids eat based on your history? No. My kids have just always, I eat healthy. I just overeat. I have a portion control problem. So it's not like I sit around and eat bars and bars of candy, chocolate. It's not like I sit around and eat bags of chips. I would sit around and have like loads of all the food. So, yeah. I'm liking drinking my protein because I'm not, because of the shot, I'm not being a big eater. I was a single mom for most of the time raising the kids, and we never had, we didn't eat out a lot. I mostly cooked at home. My kids would just eat like a normal, they would eat normal portions. So, but I was raised with, there were 6 of us, my brothers and sisters, and I was raised like, eat your food. It wasn't necessarily clean your plate. It was like have seconds if you want, have thirds if you want to. My parents never ever said to me, "You've had enough food." And I've always had a bottomless pit, always. And I never really thought. I've been hearing about the shots for ages now. I have friends that have done it successfully. I have friends that have been on the shot that it's not been successful for. And that kind of scared me too before I went on it. Because I was thinking, what if I spend this money, because I'm paying $550 a month for the shot, and it's for actual Zepbound. It's not like a compound of mixture things. It's Zepbound specifically designed for losing weight. I know you can get it cheaper from if you take a compound mix, but sadly they're not FDA regulated, and I don't want to, because I've had some health issues. I had a pulmonary embolism. I've had so I'm on like blood thinners, so I don't want to take stuff that's like a mystery mix. Remember in school when they'd feed you mystery meat? Mystery meat, meatloaf, or whatever they would call it. I didn't want to, I don't want to do that. So I'm going with Zepbound. I am, what day is today? I think I'm 11 days in. I think yesterday was 10 days. I think this is my 11th day. And I am loving it so far. And this is what this vlog is all about. I want to keep you updated in real time, how it's going, how I'm feeling. And so far, I've had 2 days where I ate more than I should have. They were good things that I ate, but I ate beyond feeling full. And then I felt kind of like nauseous, like I could be sick to my stomach, but I wasn't. So, and I've never felt that before. I've always like, I have before I've eaten to the point where it actually hurts my stomach. So I'm learning. I love to be learning, and I'm 61, and it's really fun to be learning new things. And I just can't believe that I have that I've waited so long to start doing this. You have injection site reactions. Oh, that's not good. I had an appendectomy when I was 14 years old, and for whatever reason, I've had doctors explain this to me, but I have this whole area around my appendix scar that I have no feeling in, and I have my son was born cesarean, and I had cancer in 1989 and had a hysterectomy, so I have like a cesarean scar, and then I have that scar. So I have a lot of numb areas on my belly. And that's where I've done both of the shots at. I don't even feel them. And I've so far, knock on some wood, I have no problem. But yeah, Benadryl cream. Oh, that's a good idea. And it's raining now. I knew it was going to. The Florida weather, but I'm going to today. I have some things that I'm gonna get working on today. Yesterday I did a watercolor Wednesday, and I painted. These are all on our website now. My little welcome, my thank you, the 1870 Studio online exhibition. I'm going to. I did this one last night, and I did it in just an hour because I was on their time thing. We were all going to the store then. But I think on this, the 1870 Studio, I think I'm going to actually draw a little church there. Maybe. I'm going to work on that, work on a little art. And it's a rainy day here in Florida. And Morton and I were talking about last night when we want to go home. Do we want to go home before or after Labor Day? Because the kids are starting, our granddaughter's already started school. So she's in her school mode. And I think our grandson has too. She's doing like extra, I don't know what else going on. But I got to talk to my daughter this morning and see, because at home at the church, I'm thinking about, we have a mountain of firewood that Morton runs a chainsaw, and I grab the logs after he's done that and put them on the splitter, and then I split them by pushing a button, but then I stack them. So it's super good work. It's a super good workout, and we have to do it before winter because that's how we heat our church, with wood. And I'm looking forward to it so much. And I know on the drive down, we drove straight through. It hurt my knee doing that. So on the drive home, we're gonna just drive halfway, get a hotel, and then drive the other halfway. So I know it's gonna be a 2 days trip to get home. Yes, yeah, our son said it's chilly. We've been looking at the cameras up there to see what the temp is. So I'm anxious. It's weird. Whenever you have kids that live farther away, when you're with one, you want to be with the other. Oh, it's tough. It is so tough. If I had my choice, we'd all live closely together, but I cannot live in Florida. Yeah, I can't. The heat, the humidity, the snakes, all the reasons I can't. And yeah, the wild weather is nerve-wracking. Yesterday, the day we went to the beach, and I got stuck on the beach in the sand, which was a first in 61 years. I'm always happy when a first happens in my life, even good or bad, because it's like, oh, that's never happened to me before. Because when you get to be 61, there's a lot of things that have happened to you already, and everybody stayed in a good mood. It wasn't a horrible experience, and we had this great experience of this wonderful Good Samaritan coming by, and I'd called the tow truck company, and he says it's $120. Call me back. I'm on a job right now. Call me back in like 10 minutes. And so in those 10 minutes that I was waiting, a guy comes in with a pickup. He's coming down to the beach, and he pulls up and he says, "Do you guys need a tow?" And we said, "Yes, please." And he had a like a strap with a hook on either end, and he said, "I've done this before so many times." And he said this part of the beach they need to, and they had somebody that had to just be towed out of there earlier, and they hadn't came in to compact the sand yet, and the tide hadn't been in again to compact it. So, but he was great. Morton climbed under, hooked my daughter's car up. He put it around, he hooked it on his hitch and towed straight out. It was so good. It was such a wonderful feeling when that car came out of the sand. But it was funny because as we were all getting in the car, I had sand on my feet, and they say, "Don't worry." I was worried about getting sand in the car. And after that 20 minutes or so of trying to get unstuck, the whole car, and she has a beautiful car, it was covered in sand inside. But then Morton and our son-in-law vacuumed that all out, and they took it to the car wash, and because you got all that sand and salt underneath it, that's not good. So yeah, well, I was so grateful and thankful. And the guy was so nice. He didn't want to take money, and Morton had one $10 bill in his wallet because who carries cash? And Morton made him take that. So it was it turned into a good thing. But I'm gonna jump off. I just wanted to give a little catch up, and I don't know if you've noticed, but it takes me a while to drink something even. I'm just sipping on water all day long. I have a glass and I'm sipping. I can't like glug 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 because it makes my stomach feel too full. So sips, little sips, and yeah, I'll keep you posted on when we're going home too. And I hope you're having a beautiful, beautiful Thursday. If it's raining where you are, enjoy it if you can. When it's not thunder and lightning, I like to be outside in the rain in Florida because it's always a nice warm rain. I've even swam in my daughter's pool, but I have heard lightning, so I won't be doing that today. So I'll talk to you later, and I might go live on TikTok now. We'll see how that's working. Talk to you later. Thanks for being here. Bye for now.